The Lions are in the spotlight once again. Jahmyr Gibbs and Aiden Hutchinson are two of the most talked about names in the franchise, but for very different reasons. One of them recently put an NFL analyst in an uncomfortable situation, while the other might be on the verge of signing a contract that could shake up the league's market. What's really going on behind the scenes in Detroit? Stay tuned, because these stories are going to make waves. Drop a like and let's get into the video. When the Lions used the 12th overall pick in the 2023 draft to select Jahmyr Gibbs, the reaction was immediate, and it wasn't positive. The positional value science crowd saw the pick as a waste, since running backs are rarely taken that early. Others pointed out that Detroit had already signed David Montgomery in free agency and still had DeAndre Swift on the roster. In the end, picking Gibbs practically sealed Swift's fate and weakened the Lions' trade leverage. But time has a way of silencing critics. 2 years later, Gibbs already has 2 Pro Bowls under his belt and back-to-back seasons with double-digit rushing touchdowns. Now, some of the harshest takes on the Lions' decision have aged like milk left out in the sun. One of those takes came from Greg Rosenthal of NFL Network, who tweeted a less-than-kind opinion about Gibbs back in 2023. During Super Bowl week, he had the rare chance to face the key players in this story and own up to his poor evaluation, and he didn't try to dodge it. Rosenthal met Gibbs and Montgomery on the Athletics NFL Daily and got straight to the point. "You guys were the subject of the worst tweet I've ever made, and Lions fans have never let me forget it." To make matters worse, he never deleted the tweet, ensuring the internet would haunt him forever. But if he thought an apology would settle things, Montgomery and Gibbs didn't let him off easy. Montgomery joked that Rosenthal needed to sit with that for a lot longer, while Gibbs laughed and said, "That should stick with you." The NFL thrives on instant analysis, and getting things wrong is part of the game. But it's rare for an analyst to have to face the very players they criticized. Rosenthal got that chance and took it, but Gibbs and Montgomery certainly didn't miss the opportunity to have some fun at his expense. So, Lions fans, what do you think about this? Has Gibbs silenced all the critics, or does he still have more to prove? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But now, speaking of Lions stars, Aiden Hutchinson is at the center of a major decision that could impact the entire NFL market. Aiden Hutchinson was on his way to a monster 2024 season until a broken leg in Week 6 against the Cowboys cut his campaign short. In less than 5 full games, he racked up 7.5 sacks, 7 tackles for loss, and 45 quarterback pressures, numbers that still kept him among the top 40 edge rushers in the NFL. Had he maintained that pace, he could have reached an incredible 25.5 sacks, surpassing the league's single-season record. But as Hutchinson himself told Pat McAfee, the world will never know. Now, with his rehab nearly complete and no concerns about his health heading into 2025, the big question is his contract. The Lions could simply exercise his 5th-year option, guaranteeing $22.61 million for 2026. But a long-term, lucrative deal seems inevitable. The timing of that deal, however, could be crucial for both the team and the player. The edge rusher market is about to heat up. Nick Bosa leads the pack with $34 million per year, followed by players like Josh Hines-Allen, Brian Burns, TJ Watt, and Myles Garrett, all in the $25-28 million range. But with Watt entering a contract year and players like Micah Parsons, Max Crosby, and Trey Hendrickson in line for new deals, the value of top pass rushers could skyrocket in the coming years. That puts Hutchinson in an interesting position. If he signs now, he could become one of the highest paid at his position. But if he waits a year and delivers a dominant season, he could cash in on an even more inflated market. If edge rusher contracts keep climbing, a deal worth $35 million per year today could easily surpass $40 million when the dust settles. The Lions have already shown a willingness to pay their top talent, and Hutchinson is next in line. But with 2 years still left on his contract, he has the luxury of waiting and letting other defenders push the financial ceiling higher before signing. No matter when it happens, one thing is certain. Hutchinson is going to land a massive contract. The only question is, how massive? Gibbs has proven he deserves respect, and now Hutchinson has the chance to join the elite tier of the highest paid pass rushers in the league. But will the Lions lock him up soon, Or will they wait for the market to explode even further? Either way, the franchise's future runs through these guys. If you don't want to miss any updates on the Lions and the NFL, make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay in the loop.